Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Hope you're doing fine. As for us, we are doing great.
Yes.
So as you can see, we are in the kitchen today, and we have an interesting recipe for you.
Yeah.
So we want to cook something for breakfast. And before I tell you what we are cooking, I think atasema kitu.
What's up, guys? My fans for Little Britain Mom YouTube channel. Kama kawaida tunawapenda tu sana. So leo mimi nimeget crash kwa kitchen. Little Britain Mom simple kitchen. Na kama kawaida we cook very simple recipes. Yeah, and also ensure that each and every person anaona hiyo recipe na anaweza ipika nyumbani. Sio zile zenye ni ngumu unashiba sasa hizi nitaenda kutoa wapi. Yeah, so that's what we normally do. So today we are going to make some breakfast. She's going to share to you the recipe and the ingredients in a few. Yeah, so we're going to prepare, can I tell them?
Yeah.
We're going to prepare mandazis. Yeah, so we have our very own way of cooking mandazis. I know everybody anakuanga na
There are different ways.
Exactly. So sisi tuko na a very own way. If you like it, you are going to try that recipe. Uone kama itakuwa sawa. Also, if you have your own way that is simpler than this one, you can also share it out.
Yeah. So join us.
Let's do this.
Yeah, and by the way, remember to subscribe, like, share, comment. Yeah.
We appreciate that so much.
Yes.
That time when you unachukua tu kuwatch hii video, tuna appreciate a lot.
Yeah.
Because you've taken your time. Also taking your 1 second to just click that subscription button. It's also very important to us.
Hey guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel.
And I want you to do something. Nani kitu kubwa.
On to our ingredients, guys. We have our flour here. So I'm using X Mandazi flour. So this is what I use to cook Mandazi, but you can use any other flour that you have. Yeah, so for this one, it has its own baking powder, as in it's a self-raising. So you don't need to add baking powder. It has its own. And I have Prestige here, 2 tablespoons. You can use butter if you have, but I'm using the margarine. I have how many? 4 tablespoons of sugar. I have milk here, warm milk, and I have my oil. So I also have my tin here. I have a cup and kichumbi here. Yeah, so I'm just going to use this to just sieve the flour. Yeah, so that's what I'm using. Yeah, and I know most of you, there are some people that use eggs. Yeah, but for me, I prefer using these ingredients. I don't like eggs in my mandazis. So, but you can use it if you like. So that's what I'm using, and yeah. So now, as you can see, I want to make my dough. Yeah, so what I'm going to do first, I'm just going to measure my flour. So I'm going to use 3 cups of flour, which I'll use this cup to measure. Yeah, and for me, I prefer sieving. I just make sure I sieve my flour to avoid the crumbs. Hizo unga zinakuwa zimeshikana. and to make sure the flour is a bit lighter. I'm done filling the flour. So my next step, I'm just going to mix the sugar, 4 tablespoons of sugar. Yeah, so yes, so as you can see, I've already mixed the sugar. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mix it. Just using my hands, they are clean, yeah, so that the sugar can be well incorporated. Yeah, so my next step, I'm going to use my margarine, 2 tablespoons. So I'm also using my hands to mix. But then this step is very don't need to miss this step, because mixing with your hands, this is to make sure everything is well mixed. Yeah, so if you need to use the egg, as I said, this is where you're going to put. So you just make a well at the but yeah, you just make a well, then put in your eggs and mix it. Yeah, so for me, I'm not using any eggs. So yeah, as you can see, the margarine is well mixed. So on to my next step, I'm going to add in my milk. So I'm using milk, but you can use water if you don't have milk. But I prefer using milk because it makes the mandazis to be to have that taste and have to be tasty. So if you don't have the milk, just use water. So I'm going to add in my milk, then mix it well. Make sure your milk is warm. Yeah. So now I'm just going to knead the flour. Just continue adding your milk. Kneading until the flour is ready. Yeah, it doesn't have to be this sticky, so just knead it well. You can add flour, a little bit of flour, just to make it harder. And it's not supposed to be that hard. If you need your mandazi to be soft, yeah, make sure when you knead your dough is not that hard. Yeah, the softer the dough, the good your mandazis will be very soft. Yeah, so as you can see, my hands are zinaacha kuwa a bit sticky. Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah, continue kneading. Now, as you can see, my hands are clean. Yeah, and the dough is ready. So I'm just going to cover it up. Yeah, it's ready. So let me transfer it here. And I'm just going to put a little bit of oil there, just to avoid it to stick from sticking. Yeah. and I put it here. So I'm just going to cover it and leave it for like 30 to 25 minutes. Yeah, so that it can rest. And then we'll come back and cook. Yes. You can use the clean film or a wet kitchen cloth if you have. Here is my flour, my dough, I mean, and I'm just going to leave it for 25 minutes. Yeah, so and then I'll come back we are going to come back and cook.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So now we are back, the 25 minutes are over. So I want to roll the dough. Yeah, as you can see, the dough is soft. Yeah, very soft, very soft. Yeah, I'm just going to use the table to roll on, because yeah, it's a big surface. It's a big surface. So I'm going to pour some flour here to avoid the flour to stick from sticking. Yeah. So just going to knead it a little bit. This is what I normally do. You just stretch the dough this way. As you can see, it's not sticky on my hands, so that's the dough, the texture that you need. Yeah, and it's ready. So just going to roll it. don't want it to be so thin and not so thick. So I'm just going to make it a bit thick. And I think it's done now. So the next step I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut it. For the shape, you can use any shape that you preferred shape. So rectangle, square, the circular one. So for the circular ones, you can use the round, either a cup, to just cut it, and for the rectangle you just cut into the rectangle shape. But for me, I'm just going to use, let me say a square. Is it square? Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Yes. So I'm just going, don't mind the shape of the dough. So I'm just going to cut it into this shape. Yeah, I think this is a bit big, so let me just cut here. Yeah, I think that's it. So the next thing, I'm just going to cut it into the dishes. Yeah. That's it. So as I was doing this, my oil was warming. Yeah, I was heating up. So I'm just going to wait for it to heat a little bit. Then we start cooking.
So guys, my part is very simple. Mimi naanzia hapa rasmi. Yangu is very simple, ni kupika tu. So as the other process is going on, inabidi sisi tumewarm mafuta yetu. So I'm just going to pour our oil, cooking oil hapa. So it also depends on, yafaa ikuwe mob kidogo, at least, because we are frying it. We are baking, ama ni kufry ama unasema nini. So I think I'm going to, that one will be enough. Yeah. So what we are going to do right now, I'm just going to heat it, to preheat. So guys, as I said, mafuta yetu ikiendelea kuiva, I'm going to use this kitchen towel, this one right here. So this one is going to assist us to absorb any oil that itakuwa kwa mandazi ikishaiva tukitoa tukiweka pale. So what you need to do, unachomoa that kitchen towel. We are going to place it on the surface like this. on the surface of this container here. Hapa ndio penye tutakuwa tunaweka mandazi yetu. So once I place it here, tukitoa hapa hivi mandazi tukiweka hapa, it's going to absorb, inaenda kusaidia kuabsorb some of the mafuta yenye itakuwa imebaki kwa mandazi. Yeah, so mafuta yetu inaendelea ku heat. We are preheating it, but we don't want it to heat sana kwa sababu unapata to some extent unapata ukiweka mandazi yako inaanza kuiva on the outside, na ukifungua ndani unapata ukibreak ndani unapata bado haikuwa imeiva. That is because mostly mandazi yako uliweka kwa mafuta yenye imechemka excess, alafu pia moto ilikuwa juu sana. So just make sure that when you start cooking your mandazi, una make sure moto iko on low heat. Yeah, isikuwe kubwa sana because itaanza kuungua juu na ndani haijaiva. So that is one secret. Another thing, hiyo mafuta venye ina preheat hivyo, you just don't want to make it to heat a lot. Isikae kwa moto sana pia because of the same reason that I've given you. So we are going to use this. Ukitaka kujua mafuta yako iko ready, at least imechemka to that kiwango, like nikienda kudip, ukitumia this wooden side of your kijiko ama mwiko, ukiweka ndani, then you see the two bubbles, venye unaona there kuna some bubbles, unajua hiyo mafuta iko ready. Yeah, because pia tutaki tuweke mafuta kama iko too cold, hazitaiva. So another trick yenye unaweza jua mafuta yako iko ready, ukisikia imenyamaza, it's not having that fizzing sound, then unajua mafuta yako imeiva. So to this extent, I think mafuta yetu iko ready. So we start baking right away. Mama Brit, hebu tuanze sasa hiyo kazi.
Yeah, so yafaa tuweke.
Yes.
Our oil is ready. Yafaa tuweke. And another thing, haufai kudip tu hivi kwa mafuta, you just slowly
place it in.
Yeah.
Kama unataka hiyo mafuta ikurukie, hebu itumbukize ndani. Yeah, so you just gently place it like that. Exactly. Yeah. So kazi yangu ni simple. Kazi yangu tu ni kuangalia venye ikianza kuturn brownish, tunajua inaanza kuiva. Usingojee tena iturn too brown. So tunaiacha tu hivyo.
Yeah, hatutaki iungue.
Hutaki kukula zikiwa blackish.
Yeah.
Ama dark brown. At least ikianza tu ku brown kidogo hivi, na juu mafuta yako ilikuwa ready, so it means imeiva vizuri hadi ndani. So unaigeuza tu. Yeah, like that.
Huko kuna nukia.
The aroma.
Yeah.
Uzuri wa mandazi huwa yaharibiki haraka. So ukipika hata mingi unaweza iweka, you can eat for even 3 days. Yeah, so hiyo ndio uzuri wa mandazi. Alafu mafuta ya mandazi pia uzuri wake huwa haiendi sana, so you can keep it and use it as a later date. Kama nyaje?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kama chapari.
Si kama chapari. Chapari inaenda kama imeisha.
Naenda ikiisha.
Chapati.
Chapati.
Chapati. Chapati. Chapati. Chapati.
You know.
Mnaitangaje chapati kwa lugha yenu?
Chapati.
Chapati. Okay.
Yeah. Amy.
Chapati.
Okay.
Kuna chapati, kuna chapati, kuna chapati and stuff. So ukiangalia saizi our mandazi ime brown, so it's very ready. I'm very sure saizi iko ready. Ukiangalia imeiva.
Looks delicious.
Looks so yummy. Yeah. So finyilia kidogo hapa juu. hivi nitoe at least hiyo mafuta. Then tunaweka huko.
Guys, as you can see here, the size of the dough, not so thin, so not so thick. Yeah, that's the size.
What is the reason behind it?
Juki, ukitengeneza kakonde sana, itakauka. Itakauka kabisa.
Itakuwa mlondo.
Inakauka. Kama kuni.
Unaona venye zinachukua? Unaona venye zinaiva?
Hapa ni kula.
Zikitani hivyo brown, unajua zimeiva vizuri. We shall show you. We shall show you. Omera. We shall show you. We are going to show you how zitakuwa zimeiva ndani.
Yeah.
Usiharakishe, don't hurry them up. Na pia usiache pia zikae sana kwa mfani. Kwa mafuta zikianza tu kuturn brown, unaanza kuzichomoa. Uzuri wa mandazi pia huiva haraka juu. Bora mafuta iko sawa. Yeah, so I think hizi ziko sawa kabisa. Tunaanza kuzichomoa.
Yeah.
Very sizable. They're also very soft.
Yeah, they're very soft. The secret of soft mandazi, the prestige husaidia sana mandazi kuwa soft. Then there is milk. The milk inasaidia tu inakuwa na hiyo flavor yako katesi. And also making your dough. The way you make your dough, it depends kama mandazi yako itakuwa ngumu ama soft.
Oh, okay.
If your dough is hard, mandazi yako itakuwa ngumu. If it's soft, itakuwa
soft.
Yeah, soft.
Is it a must mtu atumie maziwa?
No, it's not a must. Maziwa tu if you want to use milk, maziwa inasaidianga tu hapo kate. Yeah, your mandazi inakuwa tu na kate.
Kama maziwa.
Yeah, but if you don't want to use, you can just use water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warm water, isn't it?
Yeah, warm.
Warm.
Yeah, for the milk, it's supposed to be warm also. Yeah.
Okay. Yafaa zina swim.
Yeah, kwa mafuta.
Na swim kwa mafuta hivyo kidogo. Yeah. Ukiweka tu mafuta kidogo sana pia zitaanza kuungua. Yeah, so
hivi itaiva chini
ya alafu
juu
na
kauja kulia.
So at least zikiswim hivi unaona.
Yeah, they're
good to go. Another reason why sometimes wanasema utumie eggs or not, kuna wale watu wenye they don't eat eggs, maybe because of medical prescriptions and stuff. So it's not a must pia utumie eggs. Wenye ulikuwa umewaelezea sio? Unaweza weka eggs when you are ukiunda hiyo unga, ama unaweza acha kuweka. Just hizo ni za kuongeza tu flavors, right?
Yeah.
They will not make your mandazi to be that good kushinda kama utakuwa umeweka. Kuna vitu vingi mtu huweka. Kuna cinnamon. Yes.
Yeah. Whatever you wish to add, kuna wengine who add lemon. You just grate the lemon. The lemon zest. Yeah. Then you add kwa dough. When you're making your dough, you can just grate the lemon zest, alafu uweke. Yeah, so you just add whatever you want.
Yeah, how crazy you want it to be upon you. Unaweka zile flavor, but usiweke zile flavor zenye utashindwa kula. Pia tunaweka all the concoctions of flavor.
Unaweka vanilla, or they put lemon, they put cinnamon, yani kila kitu.
I think vanilla unaweza weka maybe kama umeweka mayai na utaki kusikia that.
Yeah, to avoid the smell.
Yeah, the smell, the taste ya mayai kwa ukiweka some vanilla essence ina kill your taste.
But hiyo inaleta hapo hata kama unaweka, you can just use it to bring that vanilla taste.
Yeah. Hizo ndio tips.
Songa, yeah.
Hizo ndio tips. Mandazi yetu utaki kujua about the chef. Sababu nimeingia kwa
chef is not not what.
Yeah, not a big deal. Ni zako za nyumba, for heaven's sake.
Yeah.
So chef tunaachia wale watu wa restaurants na hotel.
Ndo wana perfect. They do it to their perfection.
Yeah, kwa nyumba bora umeunda. Lakini pia chef ina matter kwa zile unaweza toa zinakaa funny.
Yeah.
So hata kuiva unapata, just make sure that they are evenly made.
Yeah. So if you're watching this video and you love it, give it a thumbs up. Yeah, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Like, comment down below so any when you new pick up on the bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you like it, just comment down below.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what keeps us going, by the way. If you like it, like our videos inaenda sana kwa
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you like it, YouTube inashinda ikitupatia hiyo
they recommend
expressions.
It
Yeah.
More.
Exactly. So if you like it, many people will be able to watch it.
Yeah.
So tunaelewa kufanya content si rahisi, but pia watch pia si rahisi. So we appreciate so much when you watch these videos.
Yeah.
Yes. So after umewatch ukilike inamaanisha pia unaendelea kutusupport so that YouTube nayo itaangalia ione hii video ni kama watu wengi wanaipenda. So that is the secret behind kulike. Ukisikia mtu anakuambia please like.
Yeah.
Because YouTube ikiangalia ione many people have liked your video, it gives it an audience.
Yes.
Yeah, a larger audience. Yeah, so please like. So it's a comment. Na pia unaweza share. You can give it, just copy that link.
Yeah.
To share you can copy the link na upatie urushie mabeste zako. Yeah. Kuna beste fulani mahali ana struggle kupika something mandazi. When you share it out, itasaidia. Na pia kuna kuanga na share button hapo chini.
Yeah.
So if you can't copy the link, you can just press on that share button. Itakupeleka kwa if you want to share it on Facebook ama WhatsApp. Yeah, it's just free. Ama inakwambia if you want to copy the link. Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah, unajua kuna wenye huku ndani na beans. Dondo. Yeah,
okay.
But then you can eat it with stew.
Okay.
Ikiwa na beans ni tamu. Na unashiba vizuri.
Don't worry guys, lighting inashinda ikisumbua. Unaona ikizima kwa set ikirudi, don't worry about it. It's normal, but cooking has to continue.
Yeah.
So acha kwanza nitoe hizi, then I will work on the lights. Yeah. Naona venye zinaiva feeling. Feeling mbaya. Just give it time ive vizuri, usiharakishe kuzitoa na pia usiache tena zikae kwa mafuta. Kama utaki kula mlondo, mlondo ni zile zenye zimeiva excess. It's a Luhya way of saying ile kitu imeiva excess mpaka iko crunchy, tunaitanga mlondo.
I thought ni ile ni ugali.
Mostly inakuanga ya ugali. Unaona ugali ukipika, hiyo ugali inakuanga imebaki kwa sufuria. Yes, hiyo tunaitanga mlondo. Unaona venye inakuanga crunchy. Yeah, so mandazi yako pia kama unataka iungue itakuwa crunchy kama mlondo. Yes, mimi naitanga aje?
Nakumbuka. Naita aje? Mokoro. Mokoro. I thought mokoro ni mzae. Kuna mokoro ni mzae.
Oh, mokoro.
Sasa ni mokoro.
Oh,
mokoro.
Unajua uzuri wa kukua in a mixed culture.
Yeah.
You get to learn a lot. Yeah. So mimi huwa na learn a lot of so many things zenye sikuwa najua. So fun.
Yeah.
Like nyinyi mandazi kwa lugha yenu mnaitaje in Kikuyu?
We call it Mandazi.
Mandazi. Si tunaita tu mandazi.
Eh. So in Kikuyu it's Mandazi.
Si tunaita mandazi. But do you know that in Luhya we have so many, do they call clans ama subtribes?
Yeah.
Yeah, kuna how many are they? Sitaki sijui ni ngapi, but ni mingi. We have the Kabras, sasa yetu.
Yeah.
We have the Tachoni, we have the by the way huyo ni Britney.
Yeah, tumemwacha hapo Ziti na kiwatch.
Ziti na shangaa watu wameenda wapi huku.
Tumemwacha.
So we have the Tachonis, we have the Samia. Tuko na hao wengine wanaitaje? Tuko na Bukusu, tuko na Wanyala, tuko na Isuha, tuko na Wamaragoli, Wamarachi, Wamarama.
Najua wote.
Yes. Surprisingly sisi wote ni Waluhya, but kuna vitu zenye tukiongea hatuwezi tukasikizana. They have every nini has their own way of. Tunaweza sikizana yes, but kuna vitu zenye zina differ. Unaweza pata Wakabras wanaita mandazi differently.
Yeah.
Tunaweza ita mandazi. Ukipata kwa Maragoli they are calling it different, slightly different way, the way they pronounce.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Yes.
So it's always very interesting, by the way.
Yeah.
Learn things. Mimi hata kuna vitu zenye nikipatana na Maragoli kwa za Makabras, unapata nikipatana na Maragoli kuna vitu zenye anaweza ongea nishindwe kujua ni nini anaongea. And sisi wote ni Waluhya, so inakuanga hivyo. Of course tutasikizana, but kuna some things wanaweza zitamka in a different way. Yeah, but we all are Luhyans, and we are all Kenyans, and we are all Africans. Yes. So makazi yetu inaendelea kuiva hivyo mzuri mdogo. Yeah.
Ni hapa kama Mandazi. Kusumbua.
Onyesha vile zimeiva ndani.
Ona.
You think that? Songesha huko kidogo. Haya, peleke chini kidogo.
Guys, naona bei inaiva vipi?
Look at that. Imeiva ndani.
It's very soft.
They're very soft.
Very soft.
Ndani ukiangalia they have turned.
Yeah. You see?
They have turned yellowish. They are not whitish.
They are very soft.
Yes. Britney amesema hataki kungojea, lazima. She's the boss.
Yeah.
She demands.
Lazima aonje.
Lazima aonje pia. Oh, they are very soft.
Sweet. Jali, tutamalizia tu hapa hata mkimaliza kupika. Very soft.
Very sweet. Ukiona ndani bado kungali whitish, unajua zilivyo. Lakini zikitani yellowish kinda zimeiva. All this is a matter of balancing how you are cooking them. Mafuta, moto. Hizi vitu zote you put into consideration if you want the end product to be very nice. Siku moja tutapikia kangumu pia.
Yeah,
kangumu.
Yeah.
Shortcakes.
Yes. We will.
Kangumu. There is a different way zinapikwa, si kama mandazi tu vile. A slightly different way. Ndio zikuwe hivyo ngumu.
Yes.
That's why zinaitwa kangumu.
Kangumu.
Shako.
Nikiwa mtoi, napenda kangumu sana. Because my parents used to cook.
Oh,
wanapikanga wanaenda kuuza.
Oh.
So ulikuwa unapata wamepika, wamezipack. Washapack zinaenda kuuzwa. But me hapo ndio nimechomoa kama 5 nimeenda kupika chini ya mattress. Nakula kidogo kidogo tu.
Yeah, by the time
kidogo hapo. Ukienda kuhesabu unapata haya. Kumbe
zimeenda kaa zote. Baadaye umenifanya nimekumbuka hata si huko kwetu Ushago. Kuna jamaa alikuwa anaitwa Angatia. Angatia used to make Angatia bigger. Anaitwa Angatia. These guys used to make very nice kangumu. Na wanakaa mbali, ulikuwa unaona tunatembea tunapita kwa maduka twende tuchukue kwao. Wakipika manze. Angatia manze big up. Sijui kama bado mnapika ama mlistop. Those guys walikuwa wanaunda very nice crunchy kangumu. Unaenda tulikuwa tunaiba pesa ya mom, tunaenda tunabai. Ama unachukua, unajua tu hiyo biscuit ya watu hii, unachukua pesa, unachukua mahindi, naenda unauza. Ukipata hiyo pesa yote, unaenda kwa kangumu. When I move, you move. Look at that. They are tasty.
Very
they are meaty.
Very soft.
Very soft. Ifinyie hapa mbele kidogo hapo.
Very soft.
Yeah.
Soft.
Hebu ipasue venye ulikuwa unaipasua hivyo. Look at the inside. Imeiva vizuri. It's yellowish ndani.
Come.
Yeah. Ukiona ni whitish ndani.
Yeah.
Ama bado iko gum-gum-ish. Inakaa gum-gum, haijaiva ndani. Itakuuma tumbo ushangae.
So guys, this is our end product. As you can see, our mandazis are very looks very yummy and very delicious. And as you can see, the mandazis are very soft and they have cooked well on the outside and inside. Yeah, as you can see, they are very soft. Yeah, and I hope you loved the video. You learned something. That is how we prepare our mandazi. And if you wish to just follow our recipe, just do it and you'll love it. As you can see here, we have the oil, haijaisha yote. So that's the best thing about cooking mandazi. Huaishi tabaki, and you can use it later to prepare other mandazis or to cook something else. Yes, and that's all about our video. Hope you love it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Yeah, and until the next one, guys, bye. We love you.